Hey everybody, it's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. And this video is going to be none other than my reaction for the few sneak peeks of the Real Housewives of Potomac, reunion. My overall thought about all of this is I'm just really kind of disappointed in Wendy and Candace, how they're kind of handling this. Although I do love that Wendy got, ignited last episode, but I don't know, y'all. It's giving people pleasing. It's giving please accept me. It's giving I need your love. I need your your acceptance. And I just hate that for them. What's up, Louisiana chick? How y'all doing? I just like I said, I just hate that for them. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk for a little bit as I hopefully wait for people to come in here because I've been shadow banned. One thing YouTube love to do is shadow ban me. Baby, if you don't do one thing, they gonna shadow ban me. Y'all ain't gonna hear netta about a live. Y'all ain't gonna know. Y'all ain't gonna know until after the fact. Or 30 minutes into it. Because I haven't even gotten the whatchamacallit for my own live. I haven't even gotten a little notification for myself. Yeah. But y'all listen. If you also y'all, please go and watch my earlier live that I did this morning. It was covering the lawsuit and defamation suit that Michael Darby is allegedly filing against Candace Dillard. Okay. So I had did a video about that, talking about how Candace is out here touring and working. Meanwhile, Chris is hitting every podcast to talk about the show and not working, and also not pressing charges because he's not about that litigation life, quote unquote. Meanwhile, Michael Darby is about that litigation life, and he's suing you and your wife for $2.1 million. And it would be really nice if Candace had a man that can hold her down and pay for her lawyer expenses. But I know that Christopher Bassett can't do that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't, date outside my race for the most part. Like I can get jiggy with a Hispanic or whatnot. But when it comes, to the caucus of it all, I really can't do it. Especially if they broke. Like, can you imagine doing all like living your life trying to achieve the best that you can achieve just to give it to a poor white man? It's giving weird. I don't know. I don't know. Me and Miss Dorothy are on the same page when it comes to that. Give me a second, y'all. Let me turn on my monetization for the video. Y'all know I always forget to do that. Child, every time. Oh, I think I already did, huh? No, I didn't. They be lying. They be showing me stuff from my last login. Child, give me 1 second. Just one. Okay, cool. Now that's situated. Y'all, they be limiting the video before I even say anything crazy. Ain't that a shame? They have no belief in me. Y'all, I've been cussing. I have not even really cussed in my latest videos, and they're all limited. Ain't that crazy? But when I was out here cussing and stuff like that, they were applauding me and doing all that other stuff. What's up, JV? How you doing, friend? This is my first season of RHOP, and I decided to at least watch the previous reunions. I found it interesting how in season 1 there was an extensive conversation about race, biracial, and light skin. That's because it was all light skinned people on the cast, with the exception of Katie. But when you actually have black people, full-fledged, dark-skinned black people in front of you doing better than you, getting things that you never thought that you could ever achieve, it's gonna rub you the wrong way. All of a sudden, you ain't black and proud no more. All of a sudden, you don't understand biracial. Like all of a sudden, you don't understand, social efficacy. All of that. That's how it works. And I ain't forgot I ain't forgot that they allegedly said that Jamal Bryant, not Jamal Bryant, but Giselle Daddy called the lady that he lost, the election to back in the day, Aunt Jemima. And he said he had nothing positive to say about her. And she was a dark-skinned woman too. Surprise, surprise. And it's almost, and you want to know, I feel like when he said that about her, God sent a curse upon the bloodline to where, like, every single time they always gonna get played, used, and they always gonna come second to a dark-skinned winner. Giselle was losing all her life being with Jamal, and he was impregnated. Like anybody that don't look like Jamal. Wait, did y'all hear that Jamal Bryant allegedly is dating Malaysia Pargo? Did y'all hear that? Tell me y'all have heard that. Allegedly, she's moved down to Atlanta to be with him. Malaysia Pargo from Basketball Wives. The one who house in foreclosure. The one who was living beyond her means all of these years, and now she can't afford her rent or mortgage, and now the house is in foreclosure. That one. Yeah. Apparently she with him now, Jamal Bryant. Child, Jamal Bryant must have some donkey D, because how is he pulling all of these women? I guess she is itching to catch an STD. One thing I don't understand, and I just want to say this, is that it's so strange to me how women will leave one relationship with a cheater just to go into another relationship with a known cheater and then expect something different. And then when they get cheated on, they want to act like they didn't know. It's the circle, the circle of life. It's getting weird. I don't understand. I never understood that mindset, honestly. Like, why women leave one cheater, go to another known cheater, and expect a different outcome. It's literally stupidity to me, honestly. Nor can I take you seriously when you do that. I simply can't. Hey boo, Jeremy missed you. I'm watching on TV, chatting on the phone. LOL. Well, what's up, scummy? I'm glad I can oblige. I'm glad I can oblige. Now we have 35 people in the chat. Hopefully y'all spread the message, share on your social media platforms that Jeremy is out here going live, because at the end of the day, YouTube does not like to send my notifications out. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is happening. I have not done anything wrong. I have done nothing except for not cuss and try to be as politically correct as possible, as much as I can be. But I ain't one for the long talking. Let's get down to it. So I have a few clips to show you guys. Of course, I cannot show you the actual clips, but we're going to listen to the audios together as I put an overlay over the screen. And we're going to listen to a few of the clips from, the reunion part 3. And I believe there's about 3 clips. It's about one with Robin, one with Mia and Jacqueline going at it, then one with Candace and her husband going at it with Giselle. And I just found it quite interesting. And let's get into it, shall we? Give me a second. This is I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to just take a step back from Candace and her husband. I'm gonna have to, because I don't know. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. And I feel like now everybody's saying they love Candace because Candace and her husband is being so docile with the rest of these women. Now they just allowing these women to say and do whatever they want and not say anything back. And now everybody love Candace. I love her restraint, yes, because not in every situation you got to go from 0 to 100. But in a few of these situations, baby, you need to go to 0 to 100. So what are you talking about? I'm not about to applaud her for being a doormat, but we gonna start it off easy. We're gonna start it off like this. Let me share the screen. And we're gonna go to the one about, Robin talking about her being drunk and how one like it like that. And I was
Drunk.
not like
Robin, your bachelorette party was wild.
because I was
Robin,
I don't like it like nothing. Stop lying, girl. He don't like that. You already sloppy without the alcohol, let alone add alcohol. How much sloppier you gonna be, sis? Let me pause. So here's the clip, y'all.
your bachelorette party was wild. You got smashed, huh?
Yes, on
Yeah,
the bus. I
really?
was so drunk, but
We don't
before
see you drunk like that often.
what?
Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it.
There's some poppage.
Oh, let me stick to my right side.
Oh, yeah. Actually, now I'm remembering a few times. I'm sorry. Let
Yeah.
me scrub that. Yes. What did Juan think about your wild night out?
He don't watch the show. I mean,
What
when I
did he
say
think
that, I
when you
mean
came
that.
home drunk that night?
He likes it when I'm drunk. Like when I come home and I'm drunk. He like it's a good night for yeah. It's a twofer.
You're welcome, Juan.
Okay, now the question on everyone's mind, what exactly happened that night in Mexico between Mia and Wendy? Who wants whose box?
So let the record reflect.
Can I just say this? I don't think Juan loves anything about a drunk Robin, a drunk Robert. It's definitely not giving that. I don't think he finds that sexually satisfying, sexually appetizing. I just don't feel it. I feel like when he see a drunk Robin, it's almost like his football homeboys that came back, after they left the bar, after they didn't scored a touchdown for the first time. It's definitely not giving, let's sleep together. It's definitely giving, my homeboy drunk, let me lay him on the couch and go up to my room and go to sleep. Probably the only time one like it. I don't think one like it at all, honestly. I don't think one like it at all. I think we've been a little bit too gracious about it. Is Robin even Juan's type back in the day? She probably was, because Robin back in the day was very softer. She looked really feminine. She had a very soft face. But as time progressed, it's almost like she took testosterone pills. Her jawline became, more. It's almost like she been going through football training. It's almost like the last 10 years she been football training for the NFL. Her body, her face, her voice have changed so drastically. I don't understand what's going on. So at the end of the day, and also y'all, if y'all hear something like, if y'all hear a little bouncing and stuff in the background, that's my dog. He's playing in the background, y'all. Y'all already know what he loves to give. He always loves to feature him too. So yes, but and another thing I don't like is Wendy. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till after this. I'm gonna wait till the clip finishes. Give me a second.
We were all in the bathroom.
Okay.
And we were all drunk.
Okay.
Yes. And then Candace showed her coochie.
Did I show my coochie?
You did. Ashley showed her coochie.
Yep.
Mia showed her coochie. And then I showed mine, but there was no kissing, no licking. It was just good girl fun. More importantly, both Ashley and Mia said I had a what?
You got pretty coochie.
I got the prettiest coochie.
Not the prettiest.
It's true.
She said it was pretty.
There we go.
Everybody has a pretty coochie.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
Did y'all show production your coochie too?
No.
Good question, Gordon.
They were not
We don't think
involved.
so.
So you can show each other your vaginas, but you can't get along. Okay. Yeah. Robin, your bachelorette party was wild.
So this is my issue here. So this is my thing. You crying on the reunion, Wendy, about this woman assaulting you and how embarrassing it made you feel and how she's still not accepting accountability. But now you talking and you're giggling about showing her your vagina. I'm confused. And another thing, do we just show body parts to people who we know don't like us? Is that something that we do on a regular basis, y'all? Because I swear, I could never just whip the anaconda out, if I was around people who I don't mess with, somebody who assaulted me. And then after all of that, she goes and creates a rumor about you wanting to like, kiss and like lick on her, who. Like, and can you imagine what kissing and licking on Mia must feel or taste like? Like, oh, like, I don't know. Mia just gives me that she probably tastes like, Gouda cheese. Maybe that 4-state cheddar. Maybe that barnacles. Just something that you're not supposed to have in your mouth in that type of way. And I'm just saying that, it's very disappointing, in my opinion, to see Wendy even jokingly talk about this moment and relive it like this is playful. This girl is dangerous. Wendy, why are you not taking this stuff seriously? She could say anything. It's really sad watching Real Housewives of Potomac, honestly. It's real sad because in one moment you will cheer for these women and you think that they are going to hold these women accountable and they're going to tell these women what needs to be told, and then the next moment they're literally laying themselves down on the floor to allow these light-skinned hussies to stomp on them and walk over them like they're nothing. Why are you showing your private part, one of your most sacred areas, to Mia? Why are you doing that, Wendy? If you're gonna show it to Mia, you might as well show it to the world. But let's continue, child, because my disappointment obviously is not. It's not gonna stop here. It's not gonna stop here. We got more to go. Of course, we got more to go, y'all. Give me the strength. Give me the strength as I try to traverse through this. Okay, just give me the strength. Pray for my endurance. All right. So here's the next clip.
About every year, with the exception of this year, whether it's in a group setting or in a confessional, you make it, I don't know if it's on purpose or it just comes up, you talk about my penis.
He has a brown penis with a pink tip. I'm having a hard time. I can only look at him from like the neck up.
But I've never said anything to you about it, so I would never expect an apology from you because I've never told you, Giselle, this makes me uncomfortable. Please don't do that. So there's no apology. And you felt a way in the moment, totally fine. You asked me to go, I left.
Pause.
And
I'm confused with his point of bringing that up. If you like, what's the point in bringing it up that she did that, but you never felt offended by it, and you never brought it up as a point of dissension? Like, if you never brought it up like that, then what's the point of even bringing this up? Because obviously, she said that she felt offended by something. And now you're bringing it, like, it's almost like you're taking things that people are saying on Twitter and you're trying to make a point out of it, but you're not fully connecting or realizing the actual points that the America are trying to make. It's quite sad that he's not able to articulate himself to actually hold her accountable. He's just tripping over his words. He seems nervous. He seems like he don't want to do this. He seems cowardice. I don't like the way this is coming off to me. I don't like this clip.
Feelings after, like, that didn't feel comfortable to me. That's fine. But that's not anything that I did.
Who did it? Who should we say did it then?
No one. We're parsing out. This is semantics. What you did was make her feel a certain way. The issue for him is that it seems bigger when you say he did something. You know what I mean?
And that he's a sneaky link, and that he wanted to see if I was with it. You didn't apologize.
I'm apologizing to him right now.
That's not an apology.
No. She said, I'm apologizing. You.
So, and now, like, this is another thing. This is why I don't mess with Chris like that. Like, why are you even correcting your wife who's literally been trying to fight for you all season? You correct her in private. Correct her in private. You don't correct her in front of people. when she's been going through all of this to make sure that your reputation is not damaged? Don't tell me that she apologized to anything. I don't want no half apology. I don't want no half apology. And you shouldn't want it either. Let's talk about this matter of fact. F the apology. Why are we not asking her why she said that? I don't care about an apology. If you know you shouldn't have said it, if you knew you shouldn't have did that, why are we not asking Giselle, okay, Giselle, what made you say that? Why did you say that he's a sneaky link? Why did you say he wanted to see if you were down with it? What made you say those words? Huh? Nobody is asking these questions. And that's what I was talking about when I was actually reviewing the reunion, and y'all said I was being too hard, that that Candace can say whatever she wants. I was like, okay, I get it. Insult, petty insult. Yes, but we're not asking the valid questions here. Okay, you can say as much as you want to say about her used up uterus or whatever the case may be, but ask her, why did she say that about your husband? Why did she say that on camera if she truthfully did not mean it? Make her explain her mindset and the reasoning as to why she did what she did, to expose her nasty mindset for the world to see. But you're too busy giving, you're too busy giving insults. But honestly, I don't even care at this. Y'all, listen. After this reunion, I'm over it. I'm over it. I am not about to get upset. I am not about to get myself angry. I'm not going to try to feel defensive over people who truthfully do not care about themselves, who possibly may be battling self-hate, people pleasing, and internalized colorism. I'm not about to fight for women who don't want to fight for themselves. It makes no sense to me. And the fact that this man literally said all of this stuff and you're correcting your wife when she's literally trying to defend you, Giselle did not give you no apology. Her saying I'm gonna apologize to you. That's not an apology. An apology is, you know what, Chris? I apologize for saying that. It was wrong. I should not have said that. And you have my deepest apology. That's an apology. Not me saying that I will apologize to you, but not actually do it. So, Chris, what are you talking about? See, this is why Dorothy don't like you. This is why Dorothy wanted her daughter to be with a man who actually had money, self-esteem, and actually an actual business or job to lose, something to protect. You don't have that. And the fact that you're continuously correcting your wife in front of these women who don't like her, it irritates my soul. Because I promise y'all, if I was in a relationship and somebody did that to me, don't you ever in your life correct me in front of people who don't like me. I don't give what I did. I don't care what I said. You correct me when we get home. But out here, we're united front. After I sat here battling, fighting for your namesake all season, you gonna correct me on stage about what Giselle said about a whack apology? What are you doing? What are you doing? But it don't just stop here, y'all. It don't just stop here. It continues. Let's listen to the rest.
That's what she was
for calling you that, Chris. I apologize. When I saw that back, I was like, that I should not have said that, and I apologize for that.
Giselle.
Oh, you have nothing to say, Chris. All of this anger, the social media tours that you've been going on all season, or like after the season, you've been doing, you hanging with the Brive Bros. You at the 2 peas in the pod. You doing all of this stuff. You're doing all of these Twitter spaces. And then in this moment, you have nothing to say. Nothing. Nothing to say. What are we doing here? Y'all, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Huh? What are we doing? Cause I can't take this. I can't. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. And if you don't want to fight for yourself, fight for your wife, fight for your own namesake, get off the show. You broke waste of a man. How disgusting. You might as well hand Giselle your nuts and allow her to put them in her purse and take them home to Jamal. And maybe he can give you a holy prayer, sanctify those nuts, and she can give them back, and you can actually find a job with them. Like all of this, and like just like and now the moment is here, and you quiet. You should have been the first one to ask this woman, Chris, why did she say that? Why would you say that about me? F the apology. Explain to me why you said on national television that you felt I was trying to see if you were down with it. That I was complaining about my wife. That I was saying how unhappy I was about my wife. That, you know, I was a sneaky link. Explain to me why you said that. Why did you say that about me, Giselle? Nobody is pressing her. So she could just say sorry and that's it. And you have nothing to say right now. But months later, after all of that has been said and done, you now are doing a whole social media tour at different podcast events. Why? Why? You didn't have nothing to say right now. You didn't have nothing to say. Nothing. Obviously, I can't, and I mean this, y'all. I can no longer stand behind Candace. I can no longer stand behind Chris. I can no longer even really stand behind Wendy like that. Y'all, I'm gonna be real with you. I truthfully don't even know if I'm gonna watch this next season. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all already know I don't do this for the money anyway. That's not why I do this. I do this because I just enjoy talking to y'all about, you know, television shows that I like to watch. Which so happens to be not Ready to Love, but, you know, Real Housewives of Potomac at the moment. But this, as somebody who's dark skinned, as somebody who's battled colorism, as somebody who's literally kept their foot on colorist necks all their life since I was in high school, it pains me to see somebody that's a doctor, somebody with a master's degree, somebody that has a pedigree, bow down to women who don't even have half of the things that you've earned. The fact that Candace is sitting here telling us that Robin is somebody that she looks up to when Wendy is literally sitting right in front of her with 4 degrees, a doctorate, a professor, a political correspondent fighting for democracy over there at, you know, Kamala Harris's house. Meanwhile, Robin is just sitting at home, but this is a woman that you look up to. The closest one to you, the one that you trust the most, the one that's your sister. And the fact of the matter is that Candace is still saying this. Candace hasn't stopped saying this, y'all. And give me 1 second. Let me see if I can do something. Give me 1 second. So I had asked Candace a question. I was on Twitter Spaces. I wasn't, I was kind of hesitating to even, play this clip. And I had asked Candace, I had asked her about how does she feel about, Robin after she sees all of this stuff. And, she saw what, Robin was saying, how she set her up, how she said that she was over exaggerating about the Chris thing. And I just want y'all to hear what she said. Now, ask me if she gonna have the same energy when she sees Robin in person the next season. Let me pause for a second. please be uplifted by the background music while I go fetch this, okay? So my question was to her, I was like, so I know that you say that you were the closest to, to Robin, and y'all been knowing each other the longest. But after seeing how she doesn't have your back, how she also said that, she wouldn't have been against, Mia whooping your butt last season, how she literally like played in your face, then got on Watch What Happens Live, then said, she felt that you were over exaggerating when she was gassing you. And now you see that her loyalty isn't with you, it's with Giselle. And she truthfully doesn't support you in the way that you think that she does. How does that make you feel? And I was talking to both Chris and Candace, and they both answered the question. I'm going to let y'all hear what they had to say. Give me 1 second. Here's the video. I ain't gonna be able to upload it to my computer because I have an iPhone and this is a PC. But y'all gonna hear. I'm gonna put it against the microphone.
If you weren't here, then I totally get it. But we only know what we film with each other. We know what we film in all casts. We know what we do in the confessionals, and so you say things based on those filming instances, and then we watch the show back, and then we see Watch What Happens Lives, and it's disheartening, and it's tough to watch some of that stuff. And Candace and I have had the conversation with each other. You look at people differently, and it's tough, and you feel betrayed because you said one thing in one moment, and then you slowly over the course of the season switched it up and changed it and sort of backpedaled and took back what you said.
And then showed up at my concert like we were friends.
And then that part, and then we get to the reunion, and it's tough. You don't know, and this is why I think people love Candace and I and hate Candace and I at the same time, is we wear our emotions on our sleeves. We speak our mind. You're always going to get authenticity with us. We're never going to hide anything. And when you see people do certain things and say things in one moment and then switch it up in the next, you question the authenticity of what they're doing and what their motives are. And that sucks to be in that position because you want to believe everybody at face value and you think they're your friends and you just don't know. And it's tough and it's hard. And Candace, if you want to add to that.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't have the answers.
And that's the thing. It's, you question everything. Mm-hmm. And it's like, what's true, what's not? How do I move forward? And we saw the clip, it dropped today, of what's going to happen on the next part of the reunion, where they cut to Robin's Watch What Happens Live. And Andy is like, I talked to Candace today, and she feels betrayed. And Robin is like, well, I don't know what my situation has to do with Candace, but it's like, come on, you do now.
This is what I will say. Let me say this. This is what I will say about Robin. And I would say this to her face. So if you send her the recording, hey, bitch, I'm sad, say it to your face. Robin is a very smart woman. Robin is a calculated woman. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, she thinks everything through.
PR person.
Robin's background is in public relations. Okay, that should tell you everything you need to know about Robin. She's not an idiot. She's not stupid. Nothing that she does or says is by mistake or accident. She's very intentional with everything that she says and does. Everybody wants to say she's boring and she's whack and she doesn't bring anything. She's very strategic in the way that she has been able to maintain her position on our show. She has always done, maybe you want to call it just enough or the bare minimum or whatever, but it has worked for all these seasons. And I've always said that I thought that Robin added value to our show, because you cannot have 7 Candaces or 7 Karens or 7 Giselle. You can't have 7 of one personality. You have to have, it has to be a mixed bag. You have to have a floater, someone who can liaise between the drama, right? And that was always kind of Robin's role and her place in our friend group.
By the way, y'all, that was never Robin's place or thing in the friend group. Robin was always a mouthpiece for Giselle, and that's the way it's always been. Karen has always been the one that can go in between friend groups, and unfortunately it was also Ashley who could go in between different groups of people. It was never Robin who did that. Robin was never cool with Karen like that. Even when Karen and everybody was getting into it, she still maintained a friendship. And I just want to reiterate that Robin does not add any value to the show. And the fact that y'all say this after all of that stuff that y'all said about her not sharing and stuff like that, it's contradicting. What do you believe? Like, how do you truthfully feel? Are you like, I'm gonna let this I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna let this play. My bad. Excuse me.
I say all of that to say that knowing Robin and her personality, knowing how smart and not stupid she is, it simply exacerbates the slap in my fucking face with all of this stuff that she has done. Because it was done intentionally, it was done on purpose, and it makes it really, truly, like Chris said, it makes me think back to every interaction, every conversation, public and private, that we have had. And I simply do not know. I do not know.
Fair statement. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry.
So that comes from the mouth of Candace herself. She don't know. She don't know where her and Robin stand. She don't know. She can't tell you. All she can tell you is that Robin has value on the show. All she can tell you is that Robin is very calculated, not in a bad way, and that it's just been a slap in her face. But she doesn't know. By the way, y'all, can I also tell y'all something that's been making me not know? The fact that it's 85 of y'all up in here and only 33 of y'all have liked this video. I don't know. Let me just say this real quick. I don't know why y'all be doing that to me, but I just want to reiterate. If you don't like me, please unsubscribe from the channel. I don't know if it's people who are watching me who don't really support me like that, or people who truthfully don't like me, but unsubscribe. I shouldn't have to beg y'all to like the content, and y'all shouldn't be here watching all of this if you truthfully don't like what I have to say. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's getting real boring after this point. But I'll continue. Like, I just can't tell y'all the amount of disappointment that I have for Candace and Chris. I simply can't. It's like I would hate to be in my mid to late 30s out here trying to be a people pleaser. Just tuned in, sir. Be thankful for. No, I don't have to be thankful for a damn thing. I don't have to be thankful for a damn thing. How about y'all be thankful that there's somebody here who's giving y'all honest content that's just not out here trying to sugarcoat stuff just to get interviews from people. Like, you liking the video helps more people find me. It's weird to just sit and not like a video, but sit here the whole time. I'm thankful for everything. But that don't mean that y'all can't, like the video. I ain't ask you for money. I ain't ask you to donate to the channel. I'm not asking you to do any of those things. All I ask just like as you come in. Don't tell me to be what to be thankful for. But anyway, am I in a bad mood today? Yikes. Anyway, y'all, my bad. But let's continue with the rest of these clips, y'all. I'm like, my disappointment for Candace is literally irritating my soul right now. I don't like it. I don't like people who can't see their self-worth. And if you're that thirsty to be people's friends, and if you're that thirsty to be a people pleaser, sis, go about your way. Go about your way. I'ma just stick to myself. I ain't about to be standing for nobody. You know what? From this point on, I ain't standing nobody. I ain't team nobody. I'm team myself. Because these girls will tap dance for watermelon slices if you put them in front of the NAACP, headquarters building. At this point, from what I'm seeing off the show. And the fact that, that these women are, literally in the DC area where there's been so many fights for rights, so many fights for justice. Y'all don't even have enough fight for yourselves to not accept the bare minimum treatment that these women are giving y'all. Y'all are just accepting the least. All these women got to do is just give you a little giggle and y'all ready to just throw yourselves to the wolves. I don't understand it. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. What's up, Aries? How you doing, sweetie? Thank you, Danielle Brown. I appreciate that. So I'm going to play the next clip, child.
Okay, so my point is her own husband doesn't even believe her. Things that I thought that I knew about you, Mia, I ended up finding out were completely different.
Name it.
You were never the CEO of your company.
Lies.
You were never. Gordon was.
God damn.
And I know all about it. And I have all those details. You want to see it?
Yes.
Okay.
What is happening?
Pandora's box here.
Okay, so you want me to bring it out?
You want to start?
Okay.
Oh, she's got a bedazzled box.
What is happening?
Do you really want to start?
Why don't people just come out with
You ready? You ready?
We don't need all of this.
So Mia claims.
Can we just also talk about the fact that Andy is now holding Mia accountable for putting her hands on Wendy? This is all just a jokey joke. Like, and in no way, shape, or form do I like Monique. Y'all already know I don't see it for I don't really like her like that, and I never really have liked her like that. But the fact that that whole reunion after she beat up Candace, revolved around her behavior, but this woman threw a drink in Wendy's face and proceeded to try to physically assault her and then slapped her with a purse. It really is bothering me that we just move on. And it's really bothering me that Wendy is just moving on. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know. This is sad. This is giving pathetic to me. And I don't like this.
That she Are you sure? She claims that she was with my mama Mother's Day.
Jacqueline, we don't care about your mama. We don't care about if Mia was talking to your mama for Mother's Day. Why are we spending all of this time talking about Jacqueline and talking about Jacqueline and Mia, but we aren't spending this much time talking about the fact that Mia assaulted Wendy. And then everybody blackballed her and said that she could not stay in the house in Miami. Why are we not talking about that still? Y'all literally spent 8 episodes on it. 9 episodes. 9. Now all of a sudden we can't talk about it. Y'all just want to breeze over it. Is this what we doing? Thank you, Naruto. I appreciate it. Like I'm saying, we spent dang near 8 episodes talking about this. This whole Miami trip was extended for 8 episodes. And now we can't we're not talking about it that long. We're just gonna breeze over the fact that this woman had gotten lied on, assaulted, then blackballed, and everybody turned their backs on her. And once again, Jacqueline, we don't care about your mother. We don't. No disrespect to Mama Jack. No disrespect, but we don't care about this. We don't care about your mama, girl.
She was not.
No, yeah, I wasn't, but I was on the phone with her for about an hour.
Okay.
I was on the FaceTime with her.
So Mia questioning me with married men, but she needs to focus on how her husband never knows her whereabouts. Your husband was checking with me to find out where you were when you were in Atlanta.
Ooh. Oh, wait a minute.
With, I guess, at a wedding, because he was thinking you were with another man.
So I actually went and I was going to have brunch with my ex-boyfriend's mother. And that.
Ooh, it low-key allegedly sounds like she was cheating and she's stumbling over her words.
That's what he got upset about. And we hashed that out. I was not with him.
Okay, so my point is her own husband doesn't even believe her lies and doesn't trust her.
Okay, anything else from you?
There's a lot of papers in there.
I know there is.
But I don't want to go there.
Okay. Jacqueline, did you and Gordon ever have sex?
No.
Okay.
Was that another narrative that was like?
No, I think that was a narrative that some of the ladies here believed or thought.
No, that was a narrative that you and your husky best friend or ex-best friend perpetuated on the show so y'all could be cute for the camera. You know damn well that that's what you did. Don't sit here and try to blame it on the rest of the ladies. Y'all was sitting here taking showers together, talking about y'all was sharing men, and it's open up to the thought that y'all could have actually shared her husband.
That we did.
Okay. And y'all ran with it?
I didn't run with it.
Yes, you did, Jacqueline. You definitely did run with it. Y'all look at Mia's face right now. Let me take this off. Let me take this off real quick. Let me take this just so y'all can see Mia's face. Baby. Baby. It's giving that Bueline. It's giving Bueline by Bueline from the Catwoman movie. You know that stuff that was turning these girls' faces into concrete jungles? It's definitely giving that. Po Mia. It looked like somebody said freeze. But I'm gonna stop. Let's continue, child. My bad.
I never said that we had sex. So you
all were kind of coy about it,
yes.
though.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, you're a grown woman. If somebody's asking if you slept with somebody, it's either yes or no.
Are you sleeping with married men?
No, I'm not.
So
I'm not
where did you
sleeping
come
with
up
any
that?
married men.
Where'd you come up with that, Mia?
I'm gonna let her have that one.
Do the two of you have a sexual relationship?
No,
we do not.
You do not?
No.
I never believed that.
Okay.
It just never
Me and Mia are just like we were close friends.
I take showers with a lot of my girlfriends.
And we're like sisters.
Okay. Karina from New Jersey said, Mia, if you had such an issue with Jacqueline sleeping with married men as a friend, Why not discuss that with her in private rather than outing her in front of the girls
Because
on
we're
national
on a
TV?
reality show about our lives.
That's not why. I only outed Jacqueline. It was a response, and she came after Gordon. She basically said that I need to get more dick. Jacqueline is the only one on this platform that knows that my husband is a prostate cancer survivor.
No, I
freshly.
know. You told me.
Right?
I didn't know that. Told me, Mia.
Be that as it may.
Shut up, Giselle. Shut up. We didn't even know you had a sister or brother. Can somebody get this lady off the show? I'm so sick of it. See, you tried to use that mock turtleneck dress to hide that neck, but at the end of the day, Giselle, we still see it. We still see it.
She used that as a moment to come after my husband and his performance in whatever he can't do or can't do. Like, I didn't come to this group and say, oh, Jacqueline's sleeping with a married man. No, but you came after my husband's
Mia,
penis.
you are
So we're going to talk
exaggerating.
about all the married penises that you're sleeping
your
with.
man's
Because
penis
there's a
is
lot
your
of them.
business.
But be careful, because I do have a...
Y'all, we're on the third part of the reunion, and Giselle and Karen barely have said anything. Why are they in these first seats? Why are y'all in the first seats, Karen and Giselle? Y'all have not said anything. Why are y'all here? Oh my God. Oh my goodness, y'all.
A text message of you saying that I need to stop married men and I'm in love with a married man. So, be careful. Two can tango.
So if you met him when he was married, then how are you saying close your legs to married men?
I should have closed my legs to a married man too, but I didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not denying it. She's denying it. It's a difference.
You did deny it because you said that he met you while he was out here helping out Haiti when you was in a strip club, and he donated to your friend's, foundation that was a stripper, and you saw how giving and heartfelt he was, and that made you decide to want to date him. You never once said that he was married at the time, and you never once said that you had sex with him on the beach. What are you talking about? And once again, why are we spending so much time with the conversation with Jacqueline and Mia? This literally amounted to nothing because it truthfully wasn't nothing. Y'all brought out papers and barely said anything. Both of y'all papers were whack. Both of y'all receipts were whack. And there's nothing that y'all really had to say. Please get these women off of the show. Please. Y'all gonna it's sad that, it's sad that this show is really degrading this fast, that it is really deteriorating this fast, and I don't know if you can catch it. I don't know if you can rebound this. The amount of stupidity is far too much. The thirst, the lies, the reaching, the lack of truth, honesty, or transparency is just really sad, to be honest. But y'all, I think that's all I have to add to this. Truthfully, what a disappointment. What a disappointment. Child, is giving sad, but hopefully this new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta can give me what I need, because unlike Candace and Wendy, Kenya ain't here to people please. Kenya ain't out here tap dancing for watermelon slices to please light-skinned women. That's not what she's doing, even though she's also best friends with Giselle. You know what? I ain't gonna even get into that. I just know that she has enough respect for herself. But I pray that one day Giselle and Robin are on the unemployment line when it comes to this show. And I pray one day that Candace and Wendy find their self-worth to know that they don't need to be liked by women who don't deserve their energy at all. But anyway, I love every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for watching the channel. Ciao. Be blessed. Bye.